I honestly don't think alcohol is a big part of the culture over here. It's mainly iced tea, fruit juices, matcha, those kind of things which are more popular than alcohol. A lot of shopping options over here. I met a guy from the States and he was saying this is one of the cheaper places to shop. He recommended some place which I've written down. Apparently, that's the most expensive place, and he recommended me to go there. Not that I'm going to buy something, but these are Mario caps selling for 1800 yen, so around 20 Aussie dollars. So, a lot of souvenirs here. Nice t shirts. They don't look like my size, but they look pretty good. Something I would definitely wear. So, a lot of shops have no photo policy over here. Oh, that's a dog. So I think it's 4,000 yen per 30 minutes. Capybaras, they are huge. So a lot of those Instagrammable cafes, pigs, capybaras, kitten, everything except dogs. So another one. So quite a few Japanese girls in uniform. And today is Saturday and it's 5:30 now or 6 o'clock. I'm not sure whether it's their costume or they are actually coming back from school. There you have the Rolling Stones official store, and below we had something. It's a pop-up store from Universal. So this was the store I walked into before, but there was no photos allowed. I think right now it's become a bit quieter. It's not as busy as it was when I stepped here in the evening. Evening time was definitely the more busier time. Now it's getting a bit quiet. So finally I saw a puppy cafe. That's a dog cafe Rio. I was wondering, I saw all the animals possible. The dog was the only one missing, and that's the puppy cafe. The animals definitely don't look happy because it's not their natural surroundings. Too much light, probably it might cause them some discomfort. That's the reason I don't go to such places. Don't want to be encouraging that behavior, but it's their business. They need to feed some mouths. So they're not cheap. They are quite expensive, I would say. 2200, so around $22. Here you have those claw machines, quite famous. So Takeshita Street is right outside Harajuku station. So back at the metro station, I'm not sure where I'll be heading next. I think I might go to Shibuya or Shinjuku, one of the two. So finally arrived at Shinjuku. In terms of crowd, this is no better than Takeshita Street. I think it's worse. So that's a 3D ad going on, quite bright. Honestly, I'm just waiting to see how bad Shibuya will be in terms of crossing. Walking here definitely feels like a task. Previous street was so much better. This is super crowded, and I think for Japan, it's a bit unorganized. Okay, so now people are walking on the left, so this is better. Shinjuku is more about retail stores and lot of lights. Reminds me of Hong Kong. Lot of billboards, lot of advertisements on buildings with lights on, but quite busy. Again, it might be Saturday night. So very few tourists here compared to Takeshi Street. Started to forget all the street names. So I think zebra crossing has turned out to be one of the best experience of my life in Japan. It's so much fun. Just making sure you don't bump into people here. But this is Godzilla Road, Central Road. Everyone is having a good time. A little bit quiet here now. Previous street was so busy. I almost got an anxiety attack. But I think Shinjuku is more popular. Oh, this is the first place where I've seen some garbage on the road. Honestly. So I think Shinjuku is more popular for pubs, karaoke, those kind of things. So it's a party place compared to the other ones. So definitely my vibe. I might spend at least an hour or two here if I find the right karaoke bar, Jelly Cafe. So jelly shots is quite a big thing here. Trying to find some robot cafes. Just remembered about them. I'm not sure if I'll just bump into any over here. I might have to put it on Google Maps and then actually find the place. Everyone trying to get a perfect shot. Toho Cinemas, really nice building. 747. It's a lot of photographers here. Oh, there's someone there on the window. Quite interesting. Thank you. Waving out to people, calling them to the pub. I would try to avoid such pubs. I don't think Japanese people would scam anyone, but I've had bad experiences in the past. So try to avoid such places. I just want a decent place where I can sit and have a good drink. Probably good company is nice. But yeah, this is definitely the music place. I can hear some hard rock. And then you actually have girls trying to call you into places. So much light here. You have a lot of girls here dressed in costumes who are trying to invite you to their club. As I said, I would try and avoid such places. I'm not saying there might be a scam, but you never know. So wherever you have people inviting you with such seductive costumes, better to avoid such places. At least that's my thinking. So not sure what's happening over here. I guess people are protesting because you have safety and security uh, patrol. But that's a mall. Look at this building. A lot of skyscrapers here in Tokyo. They have some games going on at a distance over there. And I think they're preparing for a concert. They have a mini stage set up. It's so difficult to find a place to sit. I've been walking for the last few hours. Oh, I love this shirt. He needs to adjust the shorts though. But yeah, very hard to find a place to sit. It's become a bit cooler right now. There's a lot of breeze going on. As you can see here, the clothes are swaying. Tokyo Mystery Circus. Back to the same place again, the billboard. I should find a place to sit down and chill for some time. So that's the street of Shinjuku. Quite a few things happening over here. So whatever suits or floats your boat, you can go with that. A lot of dining options. Not sure if you can see, but all these clubs have characters. Over here it's Yuki, Nago, and Kyo. So quite a few bars here. This is called the Manzuku Station. So a lot of girl pictures. Not sure what's happening there. But a lot of food joints as well. Just love the color, the decor, the ambience, and it's pretty clean in spite of having so many restaurants here. Finally saw a club, Club Lucer. Not in the mood to party tonight. Some lounges over here. So this is where the party life is.